Got a Land Rover 2001 Discovery 2. Passenger window wasn't working. Works now. I'll show you how. For cheap. So you take the door panel off. There's 7 attachments. 2 on the little bar, 1 behind the door handle. 1, 2, 3, 4 others on the bottom. And then there's a attachment for this speaker. You can see right there's the place it attaches. There's a little cord comes out from the door to there. You just got to unplug that. The whole thing comes off. Land Rover decided to use these little plastic things for wheels, and that's what broke. So there's one installed. It was its brother here on the other side that broke. So I'll show you what I did to fix it. A 3/8 inch zinc washer. To fix it, it cost a couple pennies. I bought a bag of them for $2, but I need them for other stuff. So I'll show you how I did it to some degree. I'll kind of talk through it. Take the whole assembly loose. You don't have to take it out, but you take these 5, I guess 6, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts out. The assembly will be loose. This thing supports the whole window, so be aware. Have somebody holding it, or put a screwdriver in a hole you can find wherever. You'll keep the window from just falling down on you. The washers I used, 3/8 inch. I actually changed it a little bit to show you. It wasn't quite, I guess the lip on the little rivet is about 3/8 inch exactly. So I just put it in the vise, took my handy dandy drill, and drilled the top half of this a little bit back. So I just stuck it in here, you know, gave it a little something. And that was enough to slide it in the track and then force it over. And then I just turned it a hair and it stays in the track fine. Get your 6 assembly bolts back in there, and your 7th track bolt down there. Shoot my foot. And then I didn't mention, you do need to unplug this. You don't have to pull it out if you don't want to, but it's up in here. It's held in by this goofy plastic thing. I'll stuff that back in there. But anyway, that's for the speaker that I mentioned earlier. It's pretty obvious once you get it apart how to do that. So anyway, now it closes. Boom. Apparently, the only way you can buy these plastic rings that break, which they apparently break often, is to get the whole assembly. The whole thing comes out, this geared teeth. You can kind of see them. They sell aftermarket assemblies. It's like a couple arms, and then the motor you have to pull off and use your old motor. That's about $50, I think. I spent about 20 cents just fashioning the wheel. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I took it apart and just figured out that the washer would fit over there, and I tried it and it works fine. I've done it probably 50 times up and down. It's just as smooth as it ever was. Just waiting for the other plastic wheels to break, and I'll throw washers on those. And it's about to rain, so I'm about to put my window, I guess it's up already, and get my door panel over there on here, and we'll be back in business.